that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They are going for it. Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. In motion goes the tight end. They'll run with Robinson. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. Cowboy in. 60 back. 60 back. 18 back. 18 back. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Shut up. 70 Timberwolf. Big alert. Big alert. Go street. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Scoop.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. On the bootleg, it's Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts on his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Falcons take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown! Anthony Gould on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
31. Falcons 21. Rigoberto Sanchez.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Breaks through the contact. He's past the 30. And he takes it the distance. No time remaining.
No cloth on the field.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return to end the first half. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Falcons 28. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Richardson. It's caught inside the 25. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Falcons 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 to the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Looking to put a drive together. He's going to be intercepted a third time. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone. Richardson off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. the gun. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught.
And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It looks like they'll move things around here.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Gould,
92 yards.
and the Colts get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
52. Falcons 28. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Penix working out of the gun here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll throw with Penix.
Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw again is Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
2nd and 10.
Now it's the backup Cousins. To the goal line, but it's is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up.
They'll try and throw with Penix. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Score, Colts 52, Falcons 34. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now it's Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Warren. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
He was tackled at the 46-yard
Credit him with a 1-yard
line.
gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Cougar 19. Let's go. 19, come 19, Tiger, 19, come 19, come 19. Let's go.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Colts. Anthony Gould, 54 yards. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the
final seconds of this third quarter. Now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Colts 59, Falcons 34.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And looking to throw, Penix. And this pass is caught by London. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Penix. Throws right back to London, complete again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 14. First down, Atlanta.
65 cats, 7
Looking to throw, Penix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the
Richardson looking to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Richardson looking to throw this. Now he's going to step up and run. As intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here's Penix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Black.
Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
7 Pirates, 7 Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60. Set go.
Throwing again, Penix. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back to throw again. Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw again.
That is caught.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll automate with something else.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Jarnell Mooney.
A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Falcons get a bit closer.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
10 yards on the
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Down the field, he's got one.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready? 19-18. Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren from 6 yards away. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Falcons 40. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Falcon first down.
They'll throw with Penix. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. They are going for it. Penix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be in.
back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.